So, no, but let's come on the other part, right? So for innovation and for a faster innovation that we have now, because it's much faster than it used to be, maybe media has played a huge role. So what do you think about this role? What is the role of media on the success of innovation?
Yeah, it's a big question. It's kind of the question of the day, right? I think, unfortunately, and I don't want to be all negative and everything, but money plays a huge role in what is out there. It's a driver, and I think in some ways we're missing out on like the smaller companies. It gets potentially dangerous when you have companies that or publications that are demanding money from the young entrepreneur to get in the paper. That never used to happen. It's happening now, and it's kind of an unfortunate thing. And maybe, like you said, that's going to change, because I think there's a backlash on there. And innovation, I believe that small, young companies deserve to be heard because they have amazing, incredible young ideas. And what 20-year-old has $20,000 to put an ad in, in the New York Times or whatever. Anyway, so I think for the most part, the US, we're capitalist, right? I'm American, so I talk a lot about the US, but I think that's everywhere. You get rewarded for a good job, but the bad side of that, or maybe the other side of that, is back when I went to school, journalism was a trade, much like medicine. It was critical to put bias aside. It was critical to take yourself out of the story. It was not done. It was an ethical thing that you just said who, what, when, where, and why. Relate the facts. That's all I care about. Tell me what happened. That was news. So fast forward to today, you have to be careful what you read, because, like I said, a lot of times, what were reputable publications are now mostly articles that were bought. So so the bigger companies are getting more attention, I guess is what I'm saying. I worked for a lot of small companies, and it's very difficult for them to, as innovators, to get their messages out into the public via, mainstream media. So that's why social media is a good platform. Like LinkedIn is really good for spreading your messages. And if you're smart about it, you can do it. You can actually make a really big impact, but you have to work at it,